time to fight. Are you ready?
Fala rapaziada, tudo bom com vocês? Sejam muito bem-vindos a mais um vídeo aqui no canal. Quem fala com vocês é o Mailton. Estamos de volta aqui com mais um vídeo de Persona 5 Royal. Bom, vamos continuar aqui. Bom, no episódio passado, vamos ver o que a gente fez. A gente completou o palácio do Okumura, né? A gente também recrutou uma nova personagem, né? Que é a Haru, né? Vocês podem ver ela aqui. A persona dela é a My Lady, né? A gente até leu, né? Ela despertou isso daí lá quando a gente foi enfrentar o pai dela, né? Que era o líder, né? Do Big Burger lá, alguma coisa. Só que aconteceu um porém, né? No dia que ele foi se entregar pra polícia, ele teve um colapso, né? Que é uma doença cognitiva que tem aqui no jogo, né? Que acaba matando a pessoa. A gente viu que no episódio do palácio lá, né? Apareceu uma pessoa misteriosa, né? E eliminou a sombra dele. E quando ele tem a sombra dele morta, acontece isso com ele na vida real. E aí agora a gente vai ter que acompanhar a situação e ver o que acontece. Porque agora a gente tá sendo, né? A gente tá sendo cotado que a gente tá matando, né? Agora as pessoas, né? A gente antes mudava o coração delas, agora a gente tá sendo culpado, né? De matar as pessoas, né? Então agora a situação ficou um pouco mais complicada. Então agora o cerco fechou pro nosso lado e a gente vai ter que descobrir agora como é que a gente vai resolver essa situação. Mas enfim, né, como eu sempre digo, eu vou aparecer aqui no início do vídeo e aí depois eu volto aí, eu vou deixar a gameplay rolando sem comentário nenhum. E aí eu volto no final do vídeo pra finalizar ele. Beleza, rapaziada? Então um bom vídeo a todos e até lá.
No way. No. I can't tell you. Have to say On your feet, inmate.
First, I'd like to congratulate you for expelling the one proud of their greed. Or so I'd like to say, but something odd seems to have happened. I know this, of course. However, what of the general public? It seems a contingency has occurred. At this rate, your rehabilitation cannot be completed, though I doubt that will be the case. I truly look forward to seeing how you overcome this predicament.
All right.
We shall meet again.
Time's up, inmate. Hurry up and return to your world.
Is that true?
Listen this time, okay?
We haven't found anything useful as evidence.
I see.
We're hoping to find something more than the calling card, too.
We've confirmed the victim's connection to the Phantom Thieves, at least. Thank you for your cooperation.
Speaking? Huh? They found a calling card in the principal's office, too.
Yes. I'm sorry to ask again, but your father hadn't said anything about the Phantom Thieves, correct?
That's right.
Please contact me if something catches your attention. It doesn't matter how trivial it seems. You don't have to force yourself, though. Just anything that comes to mind.
The principal? No one told me about that.
So basically, your group didn't go after Okumura's life. And even the death of Shujin's principal, who we found a calling card for, was the work of another. You don't sound like you're lying. If you wanted to deceive me, you could have easily woven up a much simpler lie than this metaverse. Moreover, your account coincides with my own investigation. Is that even possible if it were made up? And I hate to admit, but with my line of work, I know a false testimony when I hear one. Still, if you set your sights on Okumura based on my intel, it'd be before his name was even ranked. You could have ignored him and targeted some other famous person. Why would you go so far as to further investigate and pursue this criminal? Simple enough. There's still no proof that another suspect exists. That said, it's safe enough to say that you aren't the murdering type.
All right.
But with the subsequent deaths of Okumura and Shujin's principal, the public's opinion changed. Pressed to prove your innocence, your next objective was... What's the matter? Is it a side effect? What in the world did the police inject into you? Hey, can you hear me? You need to stay focused! If what you're saying is true, you must tell your side of the story to the end. We'll both be in trouble if your testimony becomes unreliable. Well then, at last we arrive at your most recent crime. You know what I mean, don't you? This calling card was delivered to your latest target, the one you had decided would prove your innocence. It was addressed to Sae Nijima, myself. Now, explain everything to me.
Nice.
I'll just add this.
Been searching all along, confessing twilight on and on,
Hey.
without a sign, without
I have something.
the real question to be
Oh.
asked, where have I'm a shadow.
Oh.
I post masquerade, hiding both faces.
Okay. Well then. Oh. Whoa. Ah. Okay. Nice. Hey, hey. Nice. Well then. It looks like Haru is managing. All right.
With this, preparations are finally in place. The public has praised them as allies of justice before they strike them back to the ground. Now then, she'll be next. Yes, I've already spoken to Human Resources about it. It will be a heavy responsibility, but I'm certain it'd be an honor for her. The culprits behind the mental shutdown cases she's been pursuing all this time. Indeed, they'll become the criminals we've set them up to be, just as you instructed.
We must build a society in which the young can be hopeful of a brighter tomorrow, and
It's so damn loud.
Where's Haru?
She's the one that called us, so she'll show up eventually.
Well, even though things have calmed down, she must be occupied with what happened to her father. Wait, what?
What's up?
People are posting that we killed President Okumura!
So it's begun already.
What?
Think about it. The CEO collapsed the way he did during an apology conference that our group caused.
Still! They were raving about us so much, and now they just treat us like murderers?
What a lightning-fast change of attitude.
They don't know a damn thing about our situation.
Calm down. Not everyone is necessarily saying that.
But there's no way to vindicate ourselves.
Haru! I'm sorry I'm late. I'm the one who asked you all to make time for me, too. My condolences. I'm okay now. I called everyone together because there was something worrying me. Did you all target the principal?
Huh? The principal? You mean ours?
Yes. What makes you say that? Yesterday, a public prosecutor came to my home. It was a woman named Nijima-san.
That's...
I overheard her saying a calling card was found in the principal's office. Considering that this was right after what happened, it's got to be Shujin's.
It's the first I've heard of it!
Doesn't this all seem weird to you? It may just be my imagination, but I feel as if things are escalating far too quickly after President Okumura's incident.
What do you mean?
Perhaps we may have been set up by the real culprit.
For real?
That could be.
Then we need to catch them as soon as possible.
Hold a moment. Can we assume we've been set up, though? We don't even know their objective.
What else are we supposed to do then?
Let's all calm down for a moment. From what Haru said, even the police are suspecting that the Phantom Thieves are murderers. It wouldn't be wise to carelessly make a move at the moment. We need to act as normal students for now. In addition, we have midterms next week.
Exams? At a time like this? I envy you, Futaba. Futaba?
Got something on my mind. Gonna go home and look into it. I wonder what that could be. At any rate, we need to behave and not draw attention to ourselves. Understood? For real? Mishima is a bit narrow-sighted, but he's a good person deep down. We can't betray him.
Let's do it.
Nice. Hey, hey. Oh. Okay. Well then. Yeah. Ah. Yes. Hey. Oh! I see. Nice! Yeah. For real?
What did you say? No way. Oh! Yes! Hey! Hmm. Hey! Okay. That's incredible. Nice. Oh. Hmm. Well then. Bless that girl. Worrying about others even at a time like this.
Impossible. I'll just add this. Just had to rain.
Wow! Welcome.
There's no way. It's still pretty hot. The Phantom Thieves crossed the line. Who knew the Phantom Thieves were killers?
What are your thoughts?
Are you serious?
Phantom Thieves did it. Are you for real? The Phantom.
Hello? Well,
It's really cooled down recently.
yes.
I had no idea. I'm looking forward to it. Whoa!
That's crazy!
Is it really true?
Really?
Right.
Let us head off. Oh? Yes. To tell the truth, fascinating.
Yo,
I'll just add this.
Crazy, isn't it?
Searching all along,
Hmm?
facing while alone.
What are you gonna do today? Now,
Without a sign, without grasping it, the real question to be asked: where have I'm a chef.
what'll you do?
Atlus masquerade. Hiding
Guide me, inmate.
all free for you to draw.
Oh. Welcome home!
Absolutely. Oh, sorry about that.
Are you joking? Damn it. Listen up.
This sucks.
Hey, are you listening?
Hey!
I should write something. Okay.
How can I help you?
I'll just add this.
Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing while alone without a sigh,
Hi.
without
Hey.
the real question to be asked.
What do you want to do?
Thank you. I'll see you later.
Haru. She's the one who should be in pain right now. Well then. Nice. Hiya! Thanks. Hey! Oh. Huh? Hey.
Wait!
Ah, you're back.
Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing twilight long and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping at the real question to be asked. Where have I?
Haru. I'm not surprised she seems down. Still, despite how she looks, Haru has quite the backbone.
I should write something.
For you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn.
Yeah.
Yo. Shit. Yeah.
All right.
Yo.
Phantom Thieves have gone off the deep end, don't you think? I thought they were gonna change that CEO's heart, but they ended up killing him instead.
Haven't people been saying they killed Principal Kobayakawa too? I thought they were bad, but I never expected they'd turn out to be murderers.
Oh man, does this mean anyone who gets targeted is screwed?
Quiet down. I'll now be handing out your exam booklets. Well, shall we begin?
Ooh, we can do this! Yep.
Ahem.
You're still rooting for the Phantom Thieves? You know they're murderers, right?
That doesn't mean that criminals should be left to do whatever they want.
Still, couldn't they have at least left the principal to the police? And I mean, did you see that press conference? No way Allies of Justice would do that.
I wonder if Akechi-kun has been right all along.
He's so admirable, sticking to his guns even though so many people were against him.
That's enough. If you don't quiet down, I'll have to ask you to leave. Now, everyone.
Ooh, we can do this! Ooh, we can do this! The Phantom Thieves have gotta be students here, right? I mean, they killed our principal. Isn't this insane? There are murderers among us. Now that you mention it, there was a guy in Shibuya who told me he's a Phantom Thief the other day. For real? You gotta report that. Oh crap, you think so? I snapped a pic, so I should probably put it online just in case. I hope the cops catch him.
Okay, class, let's get started.
Ooh, we can do this! Ooh, we can do this! Yep.
The police are here again?
Yeah, seems like it's for real this time. Apparently one of our students is a Phantom Thief.
Seriously?
I read the same thing online. Apparently public security is already on the move.
It's open. Welcome.
Huh? Excuse me? You have my thanks.
Well... Quite.
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
I see.
I suppose plants do need watering after all. Oh, I know. You should go help Haru. How troubling. Oh, have you come up here to assist me? I'm not worried about the garden. It's just... Well, perhaps I could share this with you. I mean, it would be nice to have someone who is aware of my current situation in life. The source of my worries is my father's company. Dealing with the aftermath has been difficult. Given how unexpected the accident was, my father didn't have a will. All of his stocks transferred to me. Which means suddenly, I'm the biggest shareholder in a company of over 1,000 employees. But I don't know the first thing It is. I may be the president's daughter, but I never expected I would end up involved with company matters. Because of that, lately I've been meeting with all the various officers and they've been giving me advice on all the things I'm not entirely sure about. It's clear some people only want to get on my good side that they try to sound comforting by saying things like, "Don't worry." It feels like they're really only being nice so they can get their hands on my bank account. I never realized I could be this distrustful of other people. I'm sorry. I feel as though doing so, the only people I've consulted up to this point have been employees. But I think what I really needed was someone closer to my own age, closer to my own viewpoint. If it isn't too much trouble, in return, what can I do to help you? I don't have any unique talents. How about this? You know, gardening. A few years ago, I even managed to grow a tropical fruit on the balcony at my house. To be honest, this is what I do when I'm alone. to take my mind off of everything that's happened. Oh, that's right. I stored some vegetables in the refrigerator down in the home economics room. You still have some time, yes? Would you mind waiting here a moment? I grew these right here in these very planters. There's not much consistency to the... You like vegetables, but to tell the truth, I'd like to get Sakura-san's opinion on my vegetables. Do you think I could bring my next harvest over? Thank you. I'm sure Sakura-san will give me his honest opinion. I'll make sure this next harvest is particularly good. Well then.
Congrats on surviving midterms.
I think I'm screwed for real this time.
Gathering everyone's opinions and immediately acting upon them. In order to make that natural course of action a reality, I will...
Again?
More importantly, what's this you want to talk about?
You said that something was on your mind before.
The Medjed that I banned wasn't the real one.
Huh? Aren't you the real one, though?
Oh, the guy who called himself Medjed after me isn't the one from the other day.
What do you mean?
The code written by that guy the other day is different from any of the past Medjed.
And that means...
A code is like your fingerprints. No matter how you try to disguise it, your own quirks appear in it. The one from the other day was all cut and pasted with no consistency. No skill at all.
But aren't there multiple people across the world that are part of Medjed? Couldn't it have been done by someone that joined recently?
How do I put it? That code was so not done by anyone interested in craft. At the very least, there's no way it was an official Medjed member.
So someone used the Medjed name to provoke the Phantom Thieves? For...
Could they have been doing it for fun? It was around the time our group started getting popular, so maybe they wanted in on the hype.
Wait a moment. What if it's the other way around? Perhaps they used the Medjed name to make the Phantom Thieves known.
What? That makes no sense!
I actually thought the same as Makoto. Why is that? Know how I just said that code is like fingerprints? I found those same fingerprints somewhere completely different.
Where's that?
The Phantom Aficionado website. There were traces of it being illegally tampered with from the outside.
For real?
Before summer vacation, the access counter was made to be much higher than the actual number. Same with the rankings, particularly the time when President Okumura ranked first.
So then, the one who provoked the group and the one who tampered with the site are the same person?
I think I'm starting to see the big picture. Both Medjed's provocation and the tampering of the website brought attention to us as a result. On top of that, our reason for targeting Okumura was influenced by the public and the rankings. The perfect timing and the perfect target. If both of those had been set up...
It would all make sense.
So the culprit was planning to put the blame on us from the start? No way.
This is all hypothetical. We lack any hard evidence.
But if all your deductions happen to be correct, that would mean we've been playing right into their hand for the past 2 months or so.
We gotta be overthinking things. I mean, we're talking both the rankings and Medjed. Everyone made a big deal about it. If this was all set up, then what kind of guy did we make an enemy of?
There's no point in getting anxious over speculation. Regardless, we'll be falsely charged at this rate, and with murder. We must overcome this.
But we don't even know who we're up against.
Hey, you think we're falling into another trap?
Yeah. This doesn't mean that we've lost yet. Even if this is the actions of a meticulous enemy, we need to find clues.
Me? I was told you recommended this reassignment yourself, sir. Why would you choose someone as inexperienced as myself?
When the case of the Shujin principal was ruled a suicide, you thought to reopen it. And you proved its connection to the Phantom Thieves. This is based primarily on that achievement.
I'm honored, sir.
The Phantom Thieves issue is now a national crisis. Expectations are exceedingly high for us public prosecutors, as we are the executors of justice. Personnel and planning will be up to you on this case. I'd like you to oversee this operation. You've yet to... Will you accept the task of a...
I will give it everything I have.
We'll have to prepare a higher position for you as well in the event that you succeed. I don't wish to apply extra pressure on you, but I assume your odds of success are high. Naturally, failure to accomplish this task is unacceptable.
Of course. I will live up to your expectations no matter what it takes.
That is all then.
I'm home.
Hi, sis. Should I warm up dinner for you?
No, it's okay.
How about a bath?
No need. I just came home to get a change of clothes.
Are you going to stay at work then?
I've been entrusted with a very important task.
You look awful, though.
As an adult, there will be times when you will accept an assignment for which failure is not tolerated. It's all over for me if I can't win this.
Still, if you...
This is my one chance to get a promotion. I heard detectives have been coming to your school. That must make it hard to focus on your studies. Don't worry, though. It will all be over soon.
What do you mean?
I'm going to catch the Phantom Thieves myself.
Is that the important task you mentioned?
It's none of your concern.
Oh my god. Sis has her sights set on the Phantom Thieves, and on Shujin Academy in particular. This is bad. Everything's going to be fine. Unless they know about the metaverse, there's no way they'll get any info on us.
I'll just add this.
Nice. Okay. Well then. Oh! Nice. Yeah.
Damned Phantom Thieves.
They were there today too, right? Yeah. What do those damn cops think they are? Maybe the rumors are true.
Okay, quiet down.
Well then, next up is Takamaki-san, and you two will go together. Huh? Why? They'll probably... That's how they've been doing it so far. Oh yeah. Those are the instructions. Just don't say more than is necessary.
Take a seat.
We're sorry to take your time. This will be over quick. Let's see. Ah yes, you're the one currently under probation. It says here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamishita? You're more hot-blooded than you look. You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru Okumura? The more friends the better, right? I'm sorry to have taken your time. You're free to go now. Oh, I almost forgot. There's just one more thing I have to ask you. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school? Surprisingly, that's the response we get from most people your age.
Thank you for your time.
Your responses will serve as great reference material. Takamaki-san is next. Could you ask her to come in?
I got so nervous, I almost stuttered a few times. I thought I was used to police questioning by now, too.
Seems we were all asked the same questions.
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to slip up.
I hope you didn't.
It was probably fine. Oh, it would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
To think my name would come up as well.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
Hey, didn't you think that detective guy was scary? Especially those eyes. It was like they were smiling.
I'm sorry for all of this.
That's not true, Mako-chan.
It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen. But now that it's become reality...
We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion, and work to clear our names.
Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is.
I'm worried about the police too, but as of now, anyone...
We were so popular too. Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit?
No, it's okay.
As for everyone else,
So, I've decided to have you three second years join me on the school festival executive committee.
Why?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion.
I agree. The more time I have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this stuff. No matter what happens, I don't want to regret my decisions.
Don't jinx it!
It would be no surprise if they came directly to our homes for questioning. They showed up at your school after all.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. But we won't make progress at this rate. Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is somehow, okay? Of course.
Let's do it.
Hey! Hey! Oh!
Searching all along.
Okay. Oh! Oh. Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes. I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police. The rest will go as you mentioned. Still, I'm truly amazed.
What's going on?
Do you know this one?
This is it.
Correct.
Nice going!
Damn it. We don't have time to be doing crap like this.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Goro Akechi. This one too, Akechi.
They're mostly the same over here as well. Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came to help us count these, right? Come on, leader.
We're gathering information too, you know, like online and stuff.
I guess that's one way of saying it.
Whoa, look here.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
God, this is so effing stupid!
We have the results. First place is Goro Akechi.
What? Akechi?
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask. That reminds me. How was Futaba-chan doing? She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. It's not that I don't trust her, but... Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation. I hope she finds something.
Hey. In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
What? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you...
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty. There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
I wonder why the sudden change. What are you staring at your phone like that for? You're trying to show off. By the way, I heard the police showed up. As long as... Well...
Let's do it.
Hey. Very well. Let us go. What will you do? Very impressive. Speaking of which... All right.
Goodbye.
Makoto, has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me. It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival. I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
I understand this is dangerous, but without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network. And I can no longer rely on my sister for information. Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel? Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto. Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble. And the odds are less than favorable. But we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Okay then. Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally.
Hold on. How are we even gonna get in touch with him? For real?
Could you send that my way, please? I'll contact him right away.
Gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
Now's no...
Just think of him as a source of intel. I have a response already. He says let me think about it.
Wait a sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I'll keep trying. Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We're counting on you, Makoto.
I should write something.
Wow! Welcome.
What are you gonna do today? Now. What'll you do? Caroline. What? Come on, let's go. Hey, inmate! Now, let us return. Good morning. Well... Yes.
Hey. Oh, yes. How about you? This is it. Right.
Nice going!
All right.
Welcome home. Why, you ask? How has business been for you lately?
Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido?
It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok. And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
That politician's really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Rampant political scandals, thieves on the loose. We must
What are you standing there staring off? I'm not worried, moron.
That politician is honest, and it feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forth. Don't you think, boss?
Sorry.
Criminals, However, that is ignorant of their true nature. It isn't about liking or disliking them. It's more about how he suggests the Phantom Thieves be crushed when they've yet to be arrested. If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only change the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs. I knew there was something special about you. I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations. Oh, that reminds me. Wait. I'm sure you know that already. Considering it's such a good opportunity, thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
Let's do it.
Good evening. Thank you very much. Actually,
All right.
Until next time.
The festival seems to be a success.
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
Well, yeah. Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa.
There may be police officers. Actually, they probably are here.
Acting like normal students is... What do you normally do at...
Look around at the exhibits and...
There's no set rules for this kind of thing. Walk around and...
Hanging out isn't...
More importantly, it's possible that both your names have come up during the investigation.
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we...
Don't let your guard down too much. It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time.
Oh...
Now, let's leave it at that. Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru.
I want to go around with everyone.
This'll be a great change of pace from all the nasty stuff lately.
Shall we head off to the stands then? All right.
This is...
They're pretty good.
I know a great... Follow me! This is the place!
Made takoyaki?
New customers! I'll show you all to your seats.
So, it's your...
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it? It's like a deserted island here.
Well, I guess it's good for talking since... We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes.
Who cares? There's not...
Welcome home. May I take your order?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
There are a lot of...
Stick to a normal one.
I'm so sorry. We sold our...
The... Well then, I'll have the mentai cheese taco...
I'm sorry. We're out of cod bread.
Then how about the squid?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take...
That doesn't even sound remotely possible!
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Oh, I can see that!
Ryuji, you're making... Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
We'll have that, please.
This will take a little time.
Let's forget about the octopus and get back on...
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
All thanks to the Phantom Thieves.
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm of the same mind. Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Thank you for the wait.
Ooh! Lies. I heard a microwave go off.
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki. So, what makes this?
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient?
Well, one of these is special.
One of them's obviously red.
Dude, don't tell me the...
It's like going for the
Is that so?
Well, I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? Wait, is she...
Do you want to...
Ooh, impressive as always.
Oh,
The panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Someone's eager.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions.
That's because you were sloppy.
I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any people. I'm going to have one of these.
The special one!
Let's just call this my performance fee.
But
It's fine.
eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
My throat.
Are you okay?
Hey, does he...
Well then, I'll see you, tomorrow.
Wow, he's really trying to hold it together.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial or something.
But did he truly come to simply check the venue? This isn't good.
I know what you mean. I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter.
That Akechi guy, when he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
You're just imagining things. So, I guess we got through all of it okay?
Yes, but the associated mental fatigue was extraordinary.
Seriously, I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterms.
I didn't mind any of that. I just love seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki.
I had fun as well. Since... What would you like to do now, Haru? I appreciate the gesture. Why don't we go home and rest up? We'll have to deal with Akechi-kun again tomorrow after all. I have to agree. What will his next move be?
Oh? Let's head back.
Yes, I. Quite. Indeed. Hold on. How about it? Well then. Well, see. Indeed. Thank you. Oh, yes. I... All right. Thank you.
Well then.
Been searching all along, confessing while alone, without a sign,
I should write something.
without grasping. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter, Atlus masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn.
Let's do it.
Oh! Okay. Nice. Oh. Yeah.
Well then, we will now begin today's panel. Our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
How much do you think he knows?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has
Come on, Makoto. You got...
As much as you're allowed to say, would Could you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer.
She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if, this is all hypothetical, mind you, if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now, does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet. But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
Pipe down. He's lying, right? But if it's the truth...
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
The truth?
What's he planning on saying?
That's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then. Who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi-san?
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are... It's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you...
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
What do you want to talk about?
No!
That's gotta be shopped!
I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too. Yes. It's not just all of you. I am aware of that world too. I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge.
Dude, it's the nav.
When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but
All of you are acting as Phantom Thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you. So, you admit it then. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat. I swear, it just...
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too.
We go in the metaverse, we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake, which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you.
This ain't no deal, it's
Say what you will. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who...
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault?
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught, and it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
I can understand how you feel. It must be hard making a decision on the spot like this. Well, you don't have to decide. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today. We should be getting back. About that. I'm sorry. The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Hey, they're going.
I'm sorry about the sudden break. But I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation, but I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Was that really our best course of action?
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept...
He's got evidence on us.
Damn it!
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium.
Post-festival party? Nobody invited you to it, so...
Huh? Senpai, aren't you going to the post-festival party? Since we've run into each other on our own, people say these kinds of events should be enjoyed with others, so... It seems like it's already begun. Let's get in there, Senpai!
And now, it's time for your favorite Shuji tradition, the Student Sharing Special! But before that, we've got a huge surprise for you all. Members of the dance club, come on down! Now everybody, join in!
Just standing around while everyone... Senpai! Very impressive.
Now that you're all warmed up,
Hey, you're Yoshi. We've got a little favor to...
Senpai, I'll be back soon. They've asked me... Just wait here. was so exhausting, but what a blast!
Wow.
I know, right? It's my dad. He's telling me to come home before it gets too late. Sorry to leave you like this. Thank you. The post-festival party was so... See you soon!
Oh, sorry. I was just worried about the whole thing with Akechi. It actually feels like that's the truth when you say it.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition. Round of applause, everyone!
They're really doing this again this year?
All right, who has something to... No?
I guess this disorder really makes the post-festival party what it is.
How about the girl in the hoodie with the super bleached hair?
Huh?
Well then, come...
What should I do? Would that be okay?
Come! And what is your name?
Takamaki.
You stole my Takamaki-san. Good looks, smoking body. You don't look like you have a complaint in the world. Now then, on with the show. What would you...
I don't know.
Here, I'll get... Do you think the Phantom Thieves are really...
Huh?
Oh?
Man, he's going in for
We're
a
all
kill.
dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their... So, are they from Shujin?
What do I think? Huh?
Actually, I was wondering...
Way to go!
I think it would...
Oh?
So, Takamaki-san.
Huh?
My, she's ready. But I'm a gentleman. It hurts my heart to bully. Well, did you all enjoy our blush?
Just when it was getting interesting.
It's finally over. I can't believe you had the courage to stand up and say that in front of everyone. Huh? So you did it to help me? At any rate, I had so... You know, I think we'll be good together. Talking about the future, that's a bit too...
Stop that!
I'm still... But this post-festival... I hope you like it. Wanna head home together?
Welcome home. You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
Futaba?
I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were not just Akechi, but other stuff too. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so you're...
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you. Well, if things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you. We may need to reform the operation as well.
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now. If you can manage an arrest, I've made... That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. I'll make myself clear again.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. Oh, one more thing.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't... Yes.
We're home! Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're... Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explain. Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
I'm talking to Futaba here, you know. I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change of heart in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Okaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too, but still. When she said she was gonna go to the beach out of nowhere. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were... Back in my job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were that one of these days. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? But if anything were to happen to you, there's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say? You know what people call them? Criminals. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Asked? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? He doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves, he's actually one of them? You're pulling my leg, aren't you? Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud!
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been and on top of that, what the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom!
Wait, killed?
She was killed! I remember it now!
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal! Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here as some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And I end up getting consoled by her. God.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault!
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would... Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win. Just do as I say. If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this. Come on. Time to eat.
Whew. If he turned us in, still, we should tell the others about what just happened. Oh, I'm tired.
We're gonna win, no matter what.
I'll just add this.
Bom, seguinte, rapaziada, as coisas saíram totalmente de controle. Praticamente todo mundo já sabe quem a gente é. O Akechi sabe que a gente é os Phantom Thieves. O Soujiro agora também sabe que a gente é. Então agora praticamente a casa caiu pra gente. E agora a gente tá nessa treta aí, onde a gente vai ter que decidir, né, sobre o Akechi, né, sobre se a gente vai aceitar o plano dele. De qualquer forma, a gente vai ter que aceitar, porque senão ele vai denunciar a gente. Mas, cara, esse episódio aqui foi bombástico. Cara, muito foda a história desse jogo, sério. Muito foda mesmo. Então é isso aí, rapaziada. Espero que vocês tenham curtido. Agradecer muito quem puder se inscrever no canal e deixar um like. Claro, se você já é inscrito, só de deixar o like já vai estar me ajudando bastante. E aí a gente continua desse ponto em diante. Aí a história já tá muito boa. E vamos ver o que vai acontecer aí, beleza? Então, muito obrigado. Até a próxima. Valeu e fui.